Shalom. First and foremost, when we give all praise, glory, and honor to the Most High and His only begotten Son, who we know and believe as Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to all the apostles, a great millstone that rule well and that taught me His truth. Peace, love, and blessings also to you sincere laborers out there, Yakim out there pushing His truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. And also blessings to you few sisters out there listening and learning. All right, I'm that fellow servant, Kanakala, coming at you once again with another lesson. Lord's will through lessons. It's like your Lord's will. This lesson is edifying through the Spirit of power Yahweh Shai. Okay, this is just gonna be a quick lesson. Pretty much, I don't know what I'm gonna title it, but pretty much, look, we are dead to this world, so we have to move in the Spirit. All right, we have to move in the Spirit. We can't move how we used to move in the world. All right, the scriptures say to be carnally minded is death. So we being in this truth, all right, we have to move a different way because we're dead, man. Okay, we're dead. So I'm gonna play this clip real quick, and it's through the Spirit that where I wanted to start it at is at 144. You can't make this up, man. I went and looked at it. I was like, well, this is where I'm gonna start at because this the movie Ghost from 1999. It's like in 1990, and the exact point I wanted to start it at was 144. All right, but I'm gonna just play a little bit of the clip just to kind of get the point. Because Jake like them visuals, man. So I like visuals too. So I like to teach. If I can, I give you a certain visual, whatever the case may be. But just and that's just more edification. But the word is where the power at. All right, this visual was inspired by the word, all right, itself, because that's where the power lies in. Without further ado, I'm gonna play this clip real quick.
What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? You're trying to move it with your finger. You can't push it with your finger. You're dead. It's all in your mind. The problem with you is you still think you're real. You think you're wearing those clothes? You think you're crouched on that floor? Bullshit. You ain't got a body no more, son. It's all up here now. You want to...
See? So that was it. I'm gonna replay that so you can hear it again. And look, once again, start at 144 because that's the point. It's just, man, the Lord is so beautiful, man. That wasn't done on purpose, man. Right before I got ready to do this lesson, I say I wanted to start right there, and I looked at it. It's 144. Come on, man.
What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? You're trying to move it with your finger. You can't push it with your finger. You're dead. It's all in your mind. The problem with you is you still think you're real. You think you're wearing those clothes? You think you're crouched on that floor? Bullshit. You ain't got a body no more, son. It's all up here now. You want to move something, you got to move it with your mind.
All right. Pretty much tell him, because if you know the movie, it's a good movie to watch. All right. Especially now that you're in this truth, it's a good movie to watch. All right. It has a little romance in it, but take the spiritually extrapolate from it. But what he told him, he say, man, that's your problem. You think you're dead. You think you're wearing those clothes. He say it's all in your mind now. So that's with us. It's all in our mind now, man. We can't move as the dead move no more. Why? Because the dead, what they go off of what they can feel, what they can see, what they can touch. The scriptures say faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, man. Okay, so I'm gonna quote some scriptures because I wanted to focus on some specific scriptures, but I'm quoting I believe Hebrews 11, if I'm not mistaken, or Hebrews 12. All right, or Romans 12. Just word search it. But faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, man. So now it's all in our mind, man. We are spiritual beings, man. That's why when you what that godly conversation, that's why brothers only can hear it, man. Only brothers can hear this. When you speak to a person in the world, like let's say you don't spoke somebody, you try to wake them up to the truth. Let's say, all right, it was your one of your parents, right? You try to speak to them, and they don't really take heed to it, because why, man? It's spiritual talk. You're dead to them, so they don't hear this spiritual talk, man. Okay, they don't hear it. It goes in one ear and out the other, because why? We're dead to this world. So what, we got to move differently now that we have been risen through Yahweh Shai, pursuant to Ezekiel the 37th chapter, those dead bones. But we're alive. We've been risen through Yahweh Shai, man. All right, but what, we're dead to this world. So let's get this in Colossians 3 verse 1, start from the top. It says, if ye be then risen with Yahweh Shai, all right, because what, Yahweh Shai rose. So if you believe in Yahweh Shai, what, all that, all the things that consist on Yahweh Shai, but one major thing is the resurrection. Believe that Yahweh Shai is risen. All right, so we risen with Yahweh Shai. We believe on him. It says, seek those things which are above, where Yahweh Shai sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affections on the things above, not on the things on the earth. Okay, so if you in the spirit, the things of the earth are not gonna they're not gonna comfort you. They're not gonna satisfy you. They're not gonna fill you up, man. Okay, and we all went through that in this truth, where pretty much where, if you're a man, I'm gonna speak to the men. We seek for a woman, a carnal woman, to comfort us. Like, oh man, I'm going through all this stress. So what, you break your back trying to get you a woman, and you get with that woman, and then you still don't feel that same. You still don't feel comforted. You still don't feel that feel. Because why? That's all carnal. You looking for that spiritual. You got to cleave onto these scriptures, the comfort of the word, man. All right, whether you try to escape, you try to drink alcohol, or you try to exercise, or whatever your escape route you go through the flesh, which is needful. It is a balance, but you only going to get that feel, all right, or that comfort through the spirit, which is through these scriptures, man, through these words, the comforter. Okay, that's why the scriptures say comfort one another with these words, because that's a brother's job, man. All right. He's supposed to comfort you with these words. Why? Because the words is in him. So he's supposed to say the right things according to the word to comfort you. All right. But there is a balance. A brother could take you out to go get some drinks or whatever the case may be. But the comfort comes from this word, man. All right. So it says, set your affections on things above, not on the things on the earth. Because why? The things on the earth are not going to be able to comfort you. Because why? You're dead, man. So the physical things are not going to be able to comfort you. All right. Once again, we in the flesh, so they're going to they're going to subside some of the afflictions or some of the symptoms, so to say. But that ultimate comfort, that ultimate medicine is going to be from the things from up above, which is from the spirit, not the things present on this earth. So verse 3 says, for ye are dead, and your life is hid with Yahweh Shai in the Most High. So what he said? He said, look, that's your problem. You think that you wearing those clothes? You pretty much, you think that you're alive? No, you're dead. It's all in your mind now. And that's where faith, that's where belief begins at in your mind. All right? Not based off of what you can see, not what you can smell, touch. All right? It's based off of your mind believing, man. Okay? It says, when Yahushua, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Okay, because he's gonna come back physically, because he's with us spiritually right now, but he's gonna come back physically, man. Okay, it says, mortify your members which are upon the earth. So mortify meaning put to death. Because why? You can't move like that no more. You're dead to this world. So what now? In order to move things, you got to move in a spirit. As he said, it's all in your mind. It says fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil, concupiscence, covetousness, which is idolatry, for which things the sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience. Okay, because the scriptures say the carnal mind is enmity with the Most High. All this fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affections, evil, concupiscence, covetousness, that's all of the flesh, man. That's all carnal. So that's enmity with the Most High. So what? The wrath of the Most High gonna come upon you if you trying to move in the flesh, man. We have to move in the spirit. All right. The scriptures say, Paul said, I believe in Romans, pretty much those that walketh in the spirit, pretty much did not war within the, roughly paraphrasing. All right. We got to walk in the spirit. Verse 7, it says, in the which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them. So what? We moved in the flesh. So here it is. The dude told him, he said, look, man, that's your problem. You think you in the flesh, man. It's all in your mind now. It says, in the which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them. Okay? So when we lived in the flesh, when we lived amongst the children of disobedience, all right? It says, but now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. So what? We got to put off the flesh, man, and walk in the spirit. It says, lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man in his deeds. All right, so you put off the things you used to do. So we can't move. Look, like the dude, once again, the dude told him, look, man, that's your problem. You think, no, man, we have to move in the spirit now. We can't move. We can't get angry and be hasty how we used to be. We can't think carnally about situations. We have to rely on the spirit. And what's the spirit? The spirit is his word, man. What Yahushua did when he was tempted by Satan, what he referred to the spirit, man, the word. Okay? It says, and have put off the new man, verse 10, which is renewed in the knowledge after the image of him, of him that created him. Where there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcision nor uncircumcision, and that Greek is a Hellenist, meaning a Greek-speaking Jew. Circumcision or uncircumcision. So the Jews would circumcise. Of course, the Greeks, if you go into that history, all right, the Greeks, during the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, all right, that wicked ruler, right? Well, if you followed the Jew law, all right, you were killed. So what? Therefore, forced us not to circumcise. But what? They were still Israelites. So what? It says, the circumcision nor the uncircumcision, the barbarian, meaning be without a law, you're a barbarian. All right, the Scythian, bond nor free. All right, but Yahushua is all and in all. So Yahushua is in all us because why? We're Israelites. Whether we be actual Jews that know the law, that know we're Israelites, or rather we be Greeks that speak it's like whether we be Jews that speak the Greek tongue, all right, whether we be circumcised or uncircumcised, okay, well, we are all in Yahushua because why? We're Israelites. That's why Yahushua died, to bring back the Israelites, the Israelite foreigners, the Gentiles. It says, put on, therefore, as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved. So what? You got to put on the spirit. All right. So what? Put on. Let's go into that word, put on.
Strong's G 1746, and duo. Thayer's Lexicon, related entry, and duno.
Okay, and we see what this word says: to sink into clothing, put on, clothe oneself. So what do we think about Ephesians the 6th chapter? Okay, so we're going to come back to Colossians 12. Let's go to Ephesians the 6th chapter. So put on. So the scriptures say put on the elect. All right, so let's get to the point. This is Ephesians 6, verse 11. All right, it says, put on the whole armor. Let's see if I can get some real quick. Highlight. Let's highlight this so we can see where we at. Put on the whole armor of the Most High. So what? When Colossians 12 say put on the elect, what? The spirit, the spiritual clothing, man. What? When David went to fight Goliath, what he told him, look, I can't put on this armor because why? I have not tried it. All right. So what? David went on with the shield of the armor of faith, the shield of faith, man. The spiritual clothing, because why? He had faith in the Most High that he will be able to slay Goliath, man. Okay, so this is that spiritual clothing. See how the books, all these books connect, man. Okay, it says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So what? Now we battling against some spirits, man. Okay, so we can't move in the flesh how we used to. Because while we know we're not fighting the things present, we're fighting the things that we can't see. So that's how we got to move. It says, wherefore take unto you, let's highlight that, unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Right, so it's going to go into it. There stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, your loins girded about the truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Right, the Lord loveth those who whose feet pretty much go towards righteousness, man. All right, He washed the disciples' feet, because beautiful are those whose feet are are to righteousness. And the scriptures speak of the opposite too. The balance, pretty much those whose feet are swift to shed blood, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so it's clothing you. It says, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to, all right, quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet. So what? This is the full covering. And take the helmet of salvation and a sword of the Spirit, which is the word, pursuant to Hebrews 4, verse 12, which is the word of the Most High. So what? This is the clothing, putting on the whole armor. So look, let's go back to Colossians 3, verse 12. Okay. It says, put on therefore as the elect of the Most High. Okay. So put on elect, and that's the faith. You got to have some type of confidence, knowing that the Lord is dealing with you, knowing that you possibly may be part of the elect. That's the confidence you got to go. We don't know, but the point is, you got to believe. It says, put on therefore as the elect of the Most High, in Ephesians 6, that spiritual clothing. We can't move in the flesh no more. Holy and beloved. So to be separate, what? What are we trying to be separate from? From this world, man. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. All right, He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Not where, who is He? So what? We trying to be holy. And holy means to be separate. Okay? We're trying, as the scripture say, we try not to be judged with this world. Okay? So to be holy and beloved. Beloved, the house of David, man. Bowels of mercies. And what? The sure mercies of David, man. David committed the sins worthy unto death. The scriptures say, if we break one sin, we are guilty of them all. So let's say you break the Sabbath. Well, you guilty of committing adultery, because why? You broke one law, you guilty of it all. So what? We want the mercies of David on us. Kindness. And that's what we're supposed to be. Kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering. Okay? Forbearing, I'll read the 13th verse, okay? And we can close it out on that. It says, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. Because why? If you can't forgive your brother, how you expect for the Most High to forgive you? It says, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Yahushua forgave you, so also do ye, man. So that's in the spirit. We got to move in the spirit, okay? The flesh holds, the flesh is emotional. It holds on to things that it feels. Remember, the flesh goes off of things it's felt and how it feels. So what? We being in the spirit, once again, going back to the mind, we got to move within the mind, okay? So we have to be separate from the flesh, man. So what the scripture say, forgive a brother, forgive one another, so why? The Lord can forgive us, right? And not moving off of the flesh, because the flesh is emotional. The flesh holds grudges, okay? But that's the point. We'll close out with this again. Go back to it, 144. All right. See if I can. Okay, 144. Let's listen to him again.
What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? You try to move it with your finger. You can't push it with your finger. You're dead. It's all in your mind. The problem with you is you still think you're real. You think you're wearing those clothes? You think you're crouched on that floor? Bullshit! You ain't got a body no more, son. It's all up here now. You want to move something, you got to move it with your mind. You got to focus.
Okay, you got to move with your mind. You got to focus. So let's continue to move in the spirit, man. All right, as we see that evil day approaching, as we see Yahushua drawing nigh, and we can feel it, man. Yahushua is coming, man. I feel the comfort. I feel the rest. I feel the peace. Even though all hell is about to break loose and people are on edge, they confused, I feel the peace, man. So Yahushua is near. All right, his spirit is going to be on us heavy to comfort us in these last days. So with that, until next time, I say shalom.